good morning.
Good morning.
This is an IELTS speaking practice. My name is May. Can you please say your full name?
My name is Linh and it means light in English, and you can call me Lily, that's my English name.
Alright. Can you please tell me where are you from?
Currently I'm living in Town with my family, which is a small town in the north of Vietnam, and it's about 50 kilometers from Hanoi to come my hometown. And it's famous with many delicious food like chim cake and bunny ears cake. And chim cake is made from rice. It's a cake, rice outside and inside with beans.
Okay. Now let's start our part one. In part one, I'm gonna ask you about personal information. Right? First, let's talk about your name. Who gave your name?
Honestly, my dad, he's always wishing me that I become a good person with and shining like sunny. So he set a name Lin for me.
Okay. Does your name have any particular meaning?
Yes, I saved me for it in sun. It is
Do you like your name?
definitely yes.
So in your country, do people feel that their name are very important?
Well, honestly, my name is very important, and everyone is important because that everyone can find them. Yeah, can find them in class or in company. Yeah, like that.
Are there many Vietnamese people who have the same name as you?
Honestly, my name is so very common in my countries. In my class, there are about three girls have the same name with me.
I see. Now let's move to birthday. What do you usually do on your birthdays?
Honestly, I'm an introvert person, so in my birthday, I always stay at home with my families, and we have a small party together, like have dinner together and cook some food.
Okay. What kinds of birthday gift do you like to receive?
Currently, I always dream and have been fascinated about having 10 years. Yeah, and in my 15th birthday, my best friend, she gave me she gave me a 10 years, and I always bring it by my side. Yeah.
How do people often celebrate birthday in your country?
I'm sorry.
How do people often celebrate birthdays in your country?
In my countries, when the birthday coming, they prepare some small party with friends and invited some friends and relatives, and they will have party together and have tons of fun together.
Alright. Now let's talk about social network. What kinds of social networking website do you like to use?
Honestly, I'm a big fan of some short video clips, and I always find it on YouTube. Yeah, and YouTube is so very common in my countries, and it's easy for everyone to use, and yeah, easy.
How about any other social networking websites?
Well, in my knowledge, I know there are a wide variety of websites like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. They're so very common in my countries.
Alright. What kind of people do you like to be friends on those websites?
Well, definitely that's some good people. Yeah, and we will sharing about everything in their life and chatting together. Yeah, and in that time I can let my hair down and balance my mind after a hardworking day.
Okay, that's the end of part one. Now let's move to part two. Can you please describe a person you know who does a job which is useful to society? I'm gonna give you 1 minute to prepare.
I would like to talk about a neighbor of mine who used to live 3 blocks away from my family house. Well, honestly, when I was a child, I'm a big fan of badminton, and I always played badminton in the afternoon with my friends. And badly at that time, I fell down and broken my arm. So luckily at the time, he came over and helped me with my broken arm. And yeah, he is a doctor. Yes, that's a good work in
Society.
in the society. And he's a kind person. When I have some troubles or with my health, he will help me to solve my problem. He's always encourage me to play some sports, and it's good for my health. I can prevent weight gain and reduce cholesterol and blood pressure. Sometimes I feel pressures with my study. He will play badminton with me, and we have tons we have tons of fun, and we can let our hair down and balance my mind. And not only that, he is also a responsible person. He's a punctual person. He's always on time. Mm, don't well, honestly, a doctor is always busy as a bee, so it's so difficult for them to play badminton together. But when we have some, but we have, but we always spend time to play badminton together after 3 p.m. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So now let's continue with part three. Can you please tell me what jobs are well paid?
Well, my mom always wanted me to become a doctor, and that's my dad. He's always want me to become a police. Yeah, and in my opinion, I'm sorry, and yeah, I think that police and doctors, yeah, they are the job with high salary. So my dad and my mom always dreamed me to become this kind of person.
Okay. What are the changes in working conditions?
I'm sorry.
What are the changes in working conditions? Possible changes in working conditions.
Sorry, can you explain?
Alright. What changes in working conditions? What are the possible changes that can happen in a working condition? For example, in for police or for a doctor.
I think it's the job changed a lot. Changed the most is that teacher. Yeah. In the past, teachers is everyone says teachers is not with a low salary, and it's not very common in my countries. But now, currently, it's very common, and everyone wants to become a teacher.
What are the impacts of epidemic on the work environment?
Honestly, I'm sorry.
What are the impacts of the epidemic on the work environment? How does the epidemic impact or affect the work environment?
Honestly, academics is paramount import. This is paramount importance for everyone to have a good job with high salary and seek a well-paid job.
That is the end of part 3. Thank you.